Sadly, the aviation industry has been rocked by another incident involving a Lockheed C-130 which was carrying 96 people. The aircraft was registered as F125 and was first delivered back in the late 1980s, and since then has been basically strictly with the United States Air Force, before only at the beginning of this year it was delivered to the Philippines Air Force, where it is now. This was a flight that was specifically being done to transport troops bound for a mission with regards to counter-insurgency. Essentially, as described by the local media reports, it is for terrorism efforts. Sadly, the incident saw 30 plus people at the time of recording lose their lives, and in addition, there are a number of people that are still missing from the absolutely tragic incident, with many more in hospital. So, while we can certainly pray that this doesn't grow, that is the death toll, there is still the chance that it may with time. For the Philippines Air Force, they aren't exactly, you could argue, exempt from certain incidents taking place, with multiple occurring over the past year. However, in saying that, this is for the Philippines their worst military disaster they've seen in a staggering 30 years, which certainly speaks volumes mostly about the recent safety records and overall improvements with aircraft technology, and also regulators mandating thorough inspections, safety and training. However, at the same time, it is not a record that necessarily you want to be broken, especially in this type of situation. You never want any incident to happen, but at the same time, you never want something as bad as this to happen. According to the New York Times, and therefore the military chief of staff in the Philippines, the aircraft missed the runway while it was trying to land, and then when attempting to regain power, it failed and then subsequently crashed and spewed into a ball of flames. You can make note of this via the various pictures that are floating around social media. The crash has only recently taken place, so naturally at this point details are rather sparse and also sketchy with regards to causes. Like I've always said, I will not be speculating here on the channel. That's not something for me to do, especially as there's been no time for an investigation to actually take place. As more comes to light though, I'll certainly take a look at it and so forth. My condolences do go out to all those that have been affected by the incident involving the Philippine Air Force C-130 military equipment, and I ask that in the comments below you be also as respectful as humanly possible, as this has been a catastrophic loss of life and a very sad incident to say the least. Please take care and be safe.